Do you feel that this is explains or leans into psychedelic states and even can be used or worked with in a therapeutic context?
Well, I did write chapter once a few years ago on 5-MeO-DMT experience, actually, and Spinoza's Metaphysics.
Okay, so, I didn't know that, by the way.
Oh, right.
I did some research, but not that deep.
Oh, right. Well, no, it's fine. But it's in the book called Philosophy and Psychedelics, which was published by Bloomsbury a few years ago. I don't have it here now. Anyway, it's my chapter in the book I edited. So that's one way in which I think you can... It's quite interesting, actually, that you can interpret certain psychedelic experiences in classic metaphysical ways. And when I say classic, it doesn't... Sometimes people think, well, this is, philosophy of the past, that we've moved on from that. But actually, I don't think so. I think we've gone horribly wrong, and we can learn a lot from these past thinkers. So that's... Yeah, so one... You can interpret, I think, psychedelic experiences in terms of metaphysics. And my general proposal at the moment, for which I'm writing a new book, slowly, is that, and there's an article about it, is that you can potentially use metaphysics to frame psychedelic experiences in psychedelic therapy. So, in psychedelic therapy, generally today you have 3 phases. You have the preparatory phase, you get to know the therapists, usually 2 male, female, and then the drug session, of course, whatever it may be, psilocybin, LSD, DMT, whatever, 5-MeO. And then thirdly, you have the integrative phase where you, therapists try to, integrate that experience into the person's life, into the people's lives. And there are many different ways in which integration happens. There's no general standard protocol at the moment. There's, in my essay, I think I talk about 8 methods. But I was thinking that, philosophy, you could probably use, as an additional tool for integration, so not to replace it, but as an additional tool, you could bring in metaphysics. So if people think, for example, they've experienced nature to be God or the divine, I mean, you can then bring in classic views on pantheism, like Spinoza again, or many other thinkers. And, obviously not at an academic level, but on a sort of basic level, say, what you've experienced is not just some hallucination that's totally crazy, but actually has the backing of thousands of years of thought